Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Nation of Israel. Hey, this is Brother Tazarat for the Great Millstone South Carolina camp, coming at you with another quick lesson. And before I get to my lesson, I want to call all your Hawa Bashimi Awashai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elder and apostle of Great Millstone who taught us the truth and who we are today. And Shalom to the Arkim on the four corners of earth that come in the spirit of the Lord Yahbashim Awashai. Alright, Shalom. I'm back at it again with another quick lesson. And like always, I like to start my video off by saying, the water to the Lord Yahweh Shema Wishai for putting on spirit on the elder apostle of Great Millstone to name this year 2021 the year of hastening. Alright, because only the men of the Lord is hastening for the Lord, man. And as you can see, we coming in on times now, approaching Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, all hell is about to break loose, and they forcing them on the jab. Hey, so it's time for we get right with the Lord Yahweh Shema Wishai, man. Alright, and I'm going to get into the lesson, alright, because the Lord Yahweh Shema Washai, have two different types of grapes. Alright, the one that was born in vain and that cluster of grapes. Alright, and I'm going to get it. Alright, this is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 21. And it says, and I saw in spirit a greatly, and have kept me a cluster, and plant a cluster, and a plant of a great people. Right. All right. I'm gonna read this over, man, because this is big bro. This is the Lord Yahweh Shema speaking, and and Yahweh said, I saw and spared greatly. All right, and then he says, I have kept me a cluster and planted of a plant of great people, right? And that great people is the nation of Israel, okay? You so-called Negro Latino Native American for the nation of Israel, all right? And that great cluster is talking about the elect, the 144,000, in the 1/3, all right, which is precious to the Lord Yahweh Shema and Shine, all right? And the Most High, he loved the nation of Israel. But on this side, he only loves the elect. All right, 230 so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, you are going to be destroyed, man. All right, it's going to get in that, man. Okay. All right, this is 2nd Esdras 9 and 21. I'm gonna read it over. All right, and I saw and spared greatly, and they have kept me a great cluster. Once again, he's talking about the elect out of the nation of Israel of 144,000. The nation is 144,000. Of you so-called Negro Latino Native America, alright, and planet of a great people, which is the nation of Israel, alright, the Most High chosen people. Alright, verse 22, it says, let the multitude perish them which were born in vain, right? 230 so-called Negro Latino Native America, alright, you was born in vain, man. Alright, why? Because, the Most High already had his separate grapes, man, and that's the elect, man, alright, which was given, which was handpicked by Yahweh Shai, from the beginning, man. Alright? And he said, let my grape be kept, and my plant, for the great labor have I made it perfect. Right? So the Lord Yahweh Shai, he made that great cluster, which the elect. He made it perfect, man. Alright, the men of the Lord, man. Alright, the ones that come in the spirit power, Lord Yahweh Shema Washai. Started when the elder apostle of Great Millstone down to brothers like me, who follow the men of Great Millstone, who, come in the spirit power, Lord Yahweh Shema Washai. Alright, and how you become that great, the great cluster, man. Hey, through the wisdom and understanding, man. Alright, the Lord went on to say 2/3 so-called Negro Latino Native Americans is going to be destroyed, man. Alright, that grape that was born in vain is going to be destroyed, man. Why, man? Because you never considered the Lord back in Isaiah 1 and 3. You never considered the Lord, man. And you do everything else underneath the sun. Break all the statute laws that given unto you. You broke all of them, man. Most of them, man. And not all, most of them, man. Right? Because you was born in vain, man. You never considered the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Alright? And that great cluster the Lord Yahweh Shai got. Hey, that's the elect. The 144,000. And Lord, well, I'm praying to be part of that, man. Alright, because the elect is going to make it on this side, man. The elect is going to see the kingdom of heaven first, man. Alright, and see, that's that, great cluster, man. But 230 so-called niggas Latino Native America, hey, you going to be destroyed, man, because you was born in vain. Alright, and I got another, scripture to line that up with, man. Alright, and this is Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. And it said, it comes to pass that in all the land, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. Right, man. Two parts therein should be cut off to die, which is that the ones that was born in vain, man. Like it's saying in 2nd Edge 9 and 21 with 22. Alright? Two parts thereon shall be cut off and die. Cut off and die, which is 230 so-called nigga Latino Native America of the nation of Israel, man. Alright, you never considered the Lord, man. Just like it's stated back in Jeremiah 4 and 22. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. They're quick to do everything else underneath their own sun, man. Slocking. I might get that. That was Hosea. That was Hosea 4 and 6. Slocking. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because they have rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that there shall be no priest to me, saying, seeing that they have forgot the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Right, man. 230 so-called niggas Latino Native America, you never considered the Lord, man. Alright, hey, when you see the man of the Lord, how his byways, you say shalom, or shalom, or on the internet, you type shalom, and that's it, man. You don't even state the hidden message. Or you look at the video, you look through it, and keep going, man. And you rejected this knowledge. So the Most High gonna reject your ass, man. And I'm talking to you 230 so-called nigga Latino Native America, man. The one that was born in vain, man. The one that was born in that great that was born in vain, man. Alright? Which is 230 so-called nigga Latino Native America. Okay, now I'm gonna get the other one. Well, this is Jeremiah 4 and 22. And it said, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Sodom's children, right? So 230 so-called nigga Latino Native America, you are Sodom's children, man. You never knew the Lord, man. You never knew the Lord. Alright? And why? Because you was born in vain, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai had y'all born in vain, man. Alright? Continue on. It says they had no understanding. They're wise and do evil, but to the good they had no knowledge. Right? So you quit to do everything else underneath the sun, man. Alright, 230 so-called nigga Latino Native America, you quit to commit abomination, man. You quit to commit adultery. Going dipping in these other philosophies, man. Alright, eat pork. Do everything else underneath the sun that doesn't contain the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. And the Most High is going to destroy 230 you so-called nigga Latino Native America, man. Alright? But I'm going to get back in Zechariah 13 and 8, man. Because that great that born in vain, alright, you shall perish, like it said in 2nd Edge 9 and 22, man. Alright? Alright? And so 230 so-called nigga Latino Native America, you're going to die on this side, man. But in the kingdom of the Lord Yahweh Shai, alright, you will come back through the loins of the elect, man. Okay? Alright, I'm going to read this again. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. It shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, two parts therein shall be cut off to die, which is 230 so-called nigga Latino Native America, the ones that was born in vain, man. Verse continue on. But the third shall be left therein, right? So the elect is gonna be saved, man. That cluster of great, out of that great people, man. The third part shall be saved, which is the elect, the remnant, 144,000, which once again is the great cluster the Lord Yahweh Shai has kept, man. Verse 9 says, this is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 9. And it said, I will bring the third part through the fire, and when refine them as silver is refined, and when try them as gold is tried. Right? So the Most High will give us tests, man. The minute of the Lord, man. You see if you're past, man. But the minute of the Lord is going to pass, man. Hey, you can bend, but don't break, man. All right, because when you, if you, refine gold and you break gold down to all the way you can, man. But at the end of it, it's still gold, man. All right, you can melt it to any kind of situation, but it's still gold, man. Hey, so you can bend, but don't break, man. And that's what the Lord Yahweh Sheba Shai, loves of the elect, man. He gonna try us in that time of temptation, man. When all hell breaking loose through the time of Jacob's trouble, which we are approaching. All right, when Big Brother Yahweh Shai come back and to destroy this place, man. Continue on. It says, and will try them as gold is tried, which the try mean test. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. Right. So the elect, the Most High only did it with the elect. So he only gonna hear the elect name, man. That great cluster, the Grape cluster that he kept. Alright, and so the Most High only going to hear the elect name, man. Alright, 230 so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, he will not hear you in that day, man. Continue on. And I will say, this is my people, and they shall say, Lord Yahweh Sheba Shai is my power. Right. So the elect will say, hey, Lord Yahweh Sheba Shai, continue to, help us, man. Guide us in this day, man. Where we at. Continue to protect our family. And elect is going to make it, man. Alright? But in that day, when all hell break loose, hey, 230 so-called nigga like Latino Native, remember? You gonna try to call on the Lord, man. But the Lord will not hear you. Why? Because only the elect prayers is going to be answered, man. Why? Because that's that great cluster Yahweh Shai has kept, man. He said it here on Zechariah 13 and 9, man. At the latter end of it, when he said, they should call on my name, right? Only the elect has the true name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and Lord Yahweh Shai, we answer them and say, these are my people, man, which is the elect, man. All right, a lot of you people, you got a lot of people out here know the true name of the Lord. All right, but you're not using it, man. All right, you're not doing the Lord's bidding or will, man. All right, But only the elect will call on the Lord's name in that day, man. And the Lord Yahweh Shai said, I will answer them. He said, they should call on my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, it's my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Shai is my power. Right, and you've seen that, man. All right, brothers calling on the Lord each and every day, man. And the true name of the Lord Yahweh Shai do work, man. Alright, and first of all, you gotta do the Lord's bidding and continue to call on the Lord Yahweh Shai, the Lord Yahweh Shai daily, man. Alright, we coming in a time now, we're gonna need the Lord more than ever, man. So the elect gonna keep calling on the Lord's name, man, because the elect will be saved in that day, man. That day with Big Brother Yahweh Shai come back and be met of the elect, and our Lord with them part of that, man. Hey, but you gotta continue to keep pushing, fighting in the word, man. Alright? You wanna be part of that great cluster, man. The cluster of great Yahweh Shai kept. Not the one that be born in vain. That's 230 so-called Negro Latino Native Americans. The ones that gonna be destroyed on this side, man. But our Lord will. That lesson was edified through the Spirit of our Lord Yahweh Shai. Because, hey, you want to be that great cluster of grapes, man. The grape of clusters, that the Lord Yahweh Shai kept, man. But till next time, I want to give all praise to God, honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakadash. Them honors to the elder and apostle of great minister who started this shoot and who will read today. And shalom to the Aki that come in the spirit power, Lord Yahweh Shai. Until next again, shalom.